Hi, this is for Aquarius and Libra. Welcome to an Aquarius experience. I will be doing a connection spread for love, family, friends, work even. I will be pulling a card for the Aquarius. I will be pulling a card for their challenge. And I will be pulling a card for Libra and their challenge. I will also be doing an overall uniting force card. Aquarius, you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a very ugly card. It looks like there has been a lot that you have gone through, a lot of mental anguish. Your perception has been askewed. You're not sure whether you are seeing things clearly or doing things correctly. And it is sort of just attacking you mentally. It's a lot of self-defeating thoughts here. However, you are at the end of it. A 10 is always a completion of that energy, that cycle, or whatever it is that you are currently going through. You're at the end of it. You may even be at the rebirth. Your challenge is the Father of Swords, which makes complete sense since we have all of these swords here just attacking you mentally. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just your own mental thoughts. It could be energies, negative energies coming from outside of you as well. And you're finding it challenging to kind of find the truth here. You have all of these shady, dark, piercing energies here, defeating thoughts. And you're finding it hard to pick out a sword and find some clarity and kind of move beyond this energy. For the Libra, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a very powerful, beautiful card because it resembles a new beginning, some growth, some movement, some action. And although there might not be action taken yet, there's definitely passion to move forward, to take action and go on some kind of quest or some kind of journey. Your challenge, Libra, is communication. You're finding it challenging to communicate. And you're finding it challenging probably to communicate to this Aquarius. These two cards sort of have some kind of mirroring going on where there's something that needs to come forward, some kind of communication that needs to happen here. Maybe in order for the Aquarius to get that clarity. and that certainty. A uniting force energy, we have the Six of Wands, which is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. So together, these two, the Aquarius and the Libra, are wanting to overcome whatever this hurdle is. Aquarius is doing a lot of mental load. They're taking on a big mental load here, while the Libra is sort of a card of doing, or in a state of doing at the moment. So all of this doing that the Libra is doing is probably what's causing this achievement card. There's a lot of wands here on the Libra. So it's, once again, it is the doing that is happening. There's a lot of talking that needs to be done. There's a lot of passion towards a direction that needs to come through. And together, these two individuals will go above and beyond all of these burdens and the heavy load of whatever it is that was keeping them down in the dumps here, which could have been why this Aquarius is was kind of down in the dumps. It's a hopeful card. Any advice for Aquarius? I will go ahead and share that with you. Advice for Aquarius. Any advice for Aquarius? And usually when I get advice, I'm getting it for the challenge card that came out. So any advice for this King of Swords? Getting this mental clarity, this needed wisdom to move forward. Any advice? Whoa. The Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot kind of resembles this coming in energy. This Libra is having a hard time coming in with communication. And Aquarius's advice is to come forth, take action. So once this Aquarius gets some kind of clarity and wisdom behind this clarity, I'm advising to kind of just run with it. Run with that clarity. Once you take out all these swords, take out all these mental blockages that you are currently experiencing, once those are taken out one by one, you will get to this one energy, this one thought, this one clarity to go forward. And you will hold it upright. It will be a very beautiful idea, and you will come forth with it. That is something that is advised for you to do. As far as the Libra goes, Libra, any advice for Libra on this inability to communicate, or their trouble communicating? Any advice for the Libra as far as their challenge goes for communication? Okay, so I want to say that what is happening is the Libra is finding it hard to communicate, probably because they are currently in this state of self-reflecting. And they're reflecting on maybe it's not the self that they're reflecting on. Maybe it's the relationship they are reflecting on, but they're kind of honing into their inner knowing when it comes to whatever has been done in the past. So these swords here resemble the swords here. So whatever has happened to Aquarius has caused the Libra to kind of take a moment to themselves to kind of weigh out what is actually going on, because this is a self-defeating card, self-victimization card. These could be illusions. These could be just negative thought patterns that is happening. And the Libra is taking that into account. That the Aquarius is having just a load. I want to even say that it's anxiety. So there's a lot of anxiety happening with the Aquarius. And the Libra, I mean, their sign is kind of just like weighing out the odds, kind of seeing the other side. So the Libra can definitely step into whatever it is that Aquarius is experiencing, and they're reflecting on it. So as an advice card goes, is that although the Libra is having a hard time communicating, maybe communicate that. Maybe communicate to the Aquarius their need for some rest and some reflection towards the relationship, or even just whatever it is that the Libra is going through. If the Libra can communicate their need for reflection and time out, then this relationship can definitely come up and over the current hurdle that the relationship is going through. So on the Aquarius's side, it's really getting to the bottom of all of these self-defeating thoughts, the anxiety, clearing out the mind and finding some clarity, and then, only then, move forward in the direction, because you will know what to do because you have that clarity. And for the Libra, is although you are finding it hard to communicate at the moment, that's okay. All you really need to do is just communicate to the Aquarius your need for a time out. And you don't necessarily have to say that it's a timeout from them and all of their anxiety. I actually would not advise that. But say that and present it and approach it as that you have some need to do some self-reflecting, may have everything to do with the Aquarius and what they're going through, but that's not advised to explain that, because there's this communication that communicating these things might come off as a challenge. So maybe don't say that. Maybe just express your need for some time out. And in doing so, this relationship can definitely beat the odds and come through. Just as that butterfly found its way out of you know, the bundle of sticks and chaos here down below. Okay, great. If you have stayed with me this far, thank you, and until next time.